Some men feel like if you cry in front of a woman, it emasculates you.
Right.
It makes you feel, it makes you look less of a man.
Correct.
But no.
Okay.
It does if you are with a childish woman. If you are with a woman who doesn't know what relationship is. But if you are with a woman,
Right.
trust me, it's okay to cry.
When a man is emotional in front of a woman, it emasculates him most of the time, because it is like the softness must attract the hard. All right. So if he is always soft like you, crying, I went to work, my boss said this to me, oh baby, and he's crying. Bro, let me tell you, you're going to lose feelings for him. It is not going to happen immediately, but eventually it will happen. And you wouldn't even know when and how you lost feeling for this guy. And you are going to use it against him one day.
When a woman cheats, and then they go to, like, let's say the man finds out, she says whatever, they're in front of family. What the man's family will say is, oh, by the way, they're into minutes now. This woman, no. A woman who will leave her husband and go and cheat, no matter what the man has done. If he wasn't sleeping with her, he was cheating on her, she has no right to cheat. They will say, oh, wait, they're into minutes now. Let a man go and cheat. The whole family will come, oh, so when him say, yeah, mama, it's nothing. Right. Forgive him. So because men are like that.
Yeah.
It is something because we are it is something because we are emotional.
Right. I don't know. I mean, what's happening with our system? There's a whole men and women differences. People have big interest when it comes to, the whole relationship issues and all of that. And we have other people who think they need money. So because of the fact that they need money, they are tired of relationship, bro. I'm trying to figure out who is that hurts to not have an interest in the second party. Well, that's the system we have now. Welcome to Silvercast. This is a relationship podcast. This we have other segments, but this is a relationship segment. And your opinion is necessary. That's why we have something we call comment section. Find it, drop your opinion, and we'll talk more, Charlie. Now, here's the thing. Today, I have guests. As usual, I always have guests. In this segment, you're going to have a very beautiful discussion. As usual, I have Pizzy in the house. He doesn't need introduction, bro. If you've met people a couple of times, how do you introduce them? We have Pizzy in the house, and bro, just say hello and let me continue.
Hello, Pizzy, let's go.
Anyway, I have two beautiful ladies here today. As usual, I really want to learn something. You know me, I really want to learn something. I mean, I don't know. So, ladies, welcome to my show. I like the fact that you are in my favorite color. I like blood, black. What's the name? Red. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Red is beautiful, isn't it? And it's looking good on you, though.
Thank you.
Anyway, let me have a name.
Kadi.
Now, this is a relationship podcast.
Okay.
So I am allowed to ask you about your relationship status. What's your relationship status? I see somebody winking and smiling behind the what's the name? At the back there. He's trying to wait for you to confirm. What's your relationship status?
I'm not dating.
You're not dating?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Congratulations, bro. Anyway, what do you do for a living?
I'm a beautician.
Okay, tell me about it.
Okay, so I do massage, pedicure, nails. I do locks. I also sell body cream, that is cosmetics. Yeah, and I sell braided curves, braided wigs. Yeah.
How is it going with the business?
It's going well.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to speak a bit louder in the microphone for me.
Okay.
Okay, it's close. Get closer and speak a bit louder. So, have you noticed that this has become one of the most popular business for most of you ladies right now?
Yeah, especially when you're doing it well.
If you're doing it well.
Yes.
Okay, but why is it that popular? Is it like ladies have small job offers right now, or is it that people just are naturally talented to do this kind of jobs? What is happening?
And one, when you are talented, and secondly, how should I say? Sometimes a lady can, let me say, will starve herself to just buy a wig. So now that is the business that you run.
Most ladies are into this, this thing that you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I just realized it's on the rise, to be honest, and I don't know whether that's the go-to. I don't know, but you make a lot of money, don't you? Confess. I mean, people are watching because I want the ladies who are going to watch have an opportunity in mind. I think your system is already choked. You know, people want to do the whole beautician, that kind of thing, the massage and everything.
Yeah.
Do you do home service?
I do home service, but not everybody.
Not everybody. What kind of people?
If I don't know you, I'll not do it.
So if you know me now and I invite you for massage,
Yes.
you come.
I'll come.
Nice.
With a happy ending.
With a
I don't
happy
do
ending.
No.
You don't do happy ending.
No.
Why?
That is important.
It's dangerous. I can't do that.
How is it dangerous?
Have you had anyone try to
Oh, they'll be requesting.
I
for
mean,
it,
you're having a
but-
back pain now. So.
see? He's having a back pain.
You go die.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
so
worry, I'm a professional massager.
for real?
Yeah.
So you don't do happy ending.
No,
If
no.
you're a professional, you're supposed to add a bit of happy
A
ending.
professional don't do happy endings.
For real?
Yeah.
All right. So you have clients who can do the happy ending at the end of the day, or you just don't.
No. If you want happy ending, Hookup Girls is there. I'm not the one.
So you don't do that.
No.
How long have you been in the business?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is nice, by the way. I have a huge belief that women do not have the zeal to hold a business for so long.
When you are lazy, you cannot do petition.
Well, you can make an argument for laziness, but in general, majority of women
Okay.
do not have the zeal to hold something for too long.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
maybe
need to know how to manage business.
correct. So to cut, it's almost cut across to everything, right? Business is part. That's why most successful businesses are run by men, because we have bad days and we take it normal and we hope it works. But majority of the times, you guys, most women, when they try, today is a good business. After some time, the energy and everything. So I mean, you've experienced that. I'm sure you've seen people who want to be like you,
Sure.
and over time they are just like, Charlie,
They can't.
they can't, right?
Yeah. Unless you're hardworking, you know how to manage your money. Your money
Determined.
is important.
Determined, right?
So is that why you think most women are lazy, because of that?
Most women nowadays, most women are lazy. I'll tell you the truth.
See, I want I am Pizzy to be the bad guys today. Okay, we don't want to say certain things that the women on the panel agrees to. So if the women are going against you women, then there's an actual approved fact to it. Continue. Most women are lazy.
Yes.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I side with her though. In this generation, yes.
But
See,
Most women are
somebody,
lazy.
like, let me just say, the ones that
I will hold on. I will feel very bad if I don't get a right sound from you, because you're
Okay.
supposed to speak a bit louder.
Okay.
Like, hold
But
that, like-
sometimes because of me travel to Nigeria, so can I PG? I say
Like
PG
mix
is
it for me,
female.
but let the English
Okay.
be more, so
Yeah, okay,
so people
no
can
problem.
understand you.
Okay.
Right.
So let me say sometimes
Right.
you see a guy will brought a girl to come and learn work, and when the girl came after 1 to 2 weeks, she'll stop coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you ask, it's too, like, maybe sometimes they'll say it's too hard for me, I cannot stand for hours, blah blah blah, like this, like that.
I think Princess want to talk.
I want to. Yeah, I mean, don't say anything yet. I mean, I'm about to get your information, but then let's finish. So you think most women are extremely lazy because they can't even stand on their feet
And now
to learn
most
your...
of the women today want easy money.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
The way you look at me, if you come and I'm working,
The wig is
You'll be
somewhere, you are
surprised.
somewhere.
Yeah.
no, when you see me at my workplace, you'll be surprised. But when you see me at club, you think like maybe I don't work, I'm that kind of.
But do you look this
sleepy.
bougie when you're working?
No.
So-
I remove it.
So mostly the wig is somewhere and you are somewhere.
I swear, because I need money.
But
You like clubbing? Yeah? You like clubbing too?
Once a while.
once in a while.
I see.
But when I'm going out, I make sure
You make sure you chill to the
you
fullest.
understand.
You see, with this alone confirms to me that this one confirms to me. That's why I have a huge belief with, hanging around women for so long. The natural characteristics of most women has to do with relaxation and happiness and
Yeah,
everything.
soft
and
life.
soft life, which I think is nice. But if a man hangs out with most women for so long, you could automatically become soft like the women.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. That is why I think that it's useless to be, friends with women majority of the time, because the natural desire of most women is soft life. They really want to stay at home, watch Netflix, let's eat something, let's go out on parties and stuff like which to be honest, I think it's nice. But if you hang around women for too long, there's a higher a higher chance that you're going to be.
Some of them will even end up behaving like women, because
most men who do that.
That's true.
But do you have men coming to your premises to learn whatever it is?
Yeah, it was once, but it was once.
It was one?
Yeah.
And how did it end?
Oh, it went end well. He was a Nigerian.
I was a Nigerian, right?
Yeah,
how does it feel like working with both genders, the man and the woman?
Oh, they are cool, especially when you are lucky you get somebody who is respectful, because he was hardworking, and I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
All
right. Wow. So we've already got the relationship status, your name,
Kadi.
Right. I need a social media handle because I have audience who are going to watch this.
Okay, my TikTok is Kadi606. That is my business page.
Right.
My personal page is Kadi.
Right.
And my IG page is Kadi Beauty Palo 12.
Right.
My Snapchat is Kadi Beauty 24.
So if anybody wants to talk business, they hit you up on the business account.
Yeah.
If they want to have a personal interaction with you, they hit you up on the personal account. That's what you're saying.
If you chat me, all of my platform,
you respond.
Yes.
So okay, I don't want to dive into the personal one. Thanks for coming to my show.
Thank you.
Let me have a name and social media handles, relationship status. I don't know why ladies are shying away from. Okay, tell me.
Okay, I'm Princess Brittany.
Right.
I'm in a relationship.
Wow.
And social media only.
No. Let's talk about the relationship one. How long?
Almost 2 years now.
That's nice. How did you guys meet?
I don't know.
I am so curious.
I know.
I am interested in lovey-dovey and a whole bunch of
My
things.
relationship is
So
ironically not lovey-dovey, but it's private.
Well, I mean, if it's not lovey-dovey, unless you're telling me you guys are killing yourself a day.
No, it's not toxic. It's healthy,
right?
But it's not lovey-dovey.
Everybody's
like
strict.
Yes.
What is it like? What, military school?
No. I feel like relationship is not a playing ground.
Okay.
To come do lovey-dovey fantasy things there.
Mm-hmm.
We know what we want. It's like putting on a big boy pants. You understand? A man is taking somebody's daughter into his care, responsibility and things, and you're thinking about kissing and smooching and cuddling.
But that's it, right?
No,
that's part of it.
It's
part of it.
It's part of it.
You're going to speak into the mic again, but continue.
It spices it up.
Right.
But that is not the main focus. You're never like, oh no.
But you guys are supposed to have those emotional, characteristics while you become the stoic ones.
You will have it, but that is not the main focus. That is not my priority. That is not a reason why I get into a relationship.
So what does he do? What does he do when you are crying?
When I'm crying, he talks sense into my head.
Like,
because you guys don't do any
are you dating a motivational speaker or actual?
I'm not dating a motivational speaker. I'm dating a man, not a boy.
All right, I understand. So this guy of yours has, he particularly does not. He's not the lovey-dovey type. He is extremely hard and stoic, as you say.
Thank you.
That's the type of person.
Yes.
But I mean, it's nice for a man to be stoic, right? But
romance comes when romance is supposed to come.
But majority of the time, he's strict.
Not strict.
Right.
He's stoic. And that's it.
Rigid.
If you get, women, we are emotional.
Right.
If you get too much on the side of a woman's emotions, she tends to wrap you around her finger.
Okay.
And that is where the relationship most of the time in our generation falls apart.
Okay.
You understand? Why don't you talk to me? And I called you yesterday, you didn't pick up, and you did this. And if every time you're leaning into that side of the woman. If you're always leaning into that side of a woman, trust me, your relationship won't work. Let her know I work from this time to this. If you call me and I don't pick up, it's because I'm busy. Right. Even if he's cheating, let's put that one aside.
Right.
If you call me this time and I don't pick up, I'm busy.
Okay.
I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So she's not going to be so, my friend, wanfa, okay, maybe if he sees it, he will call me back. Simple. And you have peace and she also have peace. But if you train her with emotions, you're always going to have problems. And that is how my man has trained me. And that is why I'm okay and happy.
Well, that's a good point. But I have a huge belief that, I mean, if you have a woman that talks and she's so much worried about certain things and you think she's nagging, I understand. But at least you know she loves you, right?
Yeah.
Because the moment she stops doing all of that, you know that
I can love my man without nagging.
Because I would be a bit scared if my woman stops talking, as compared to she's worried and I consider it as nagging. Personally,
I'm not talking about not talking.
right?
A woman can tell you what she feels. She can express herself without nagging.
Right.
And trust me, I'm not
Unless
that
you're talking
grown.
about, a grown woman or somebody,
A grown woman.
somebody who's, because majority of these young chicks, trust me, they act.
That is what I'm
crazy.
saying. I'm young.
Right.
I'm young, but I can express myself without nagging. And it saves me from stress, crying, and BP.
I mean, it's nice when you.
Because when a man is stoic and he comes and why didn't you pick up my call? And he's not going to cry and follow me.
Right.
He's not going to follow me and cry. Sorry. He's just
Are you
going to
talking
be
about
there.
a nonchalant man?
Not nonchalant. A nonchalant man doesn't care.
All right, so here's the thing: a stoic guy is a man who doesn't show
Emotion.
He doesn't lean into a woman's emotions.
correct.
He
So-
doesn't feed into it.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the
Yes.
biggest
A
attractive traits of
nonchalant
most
man,
men.
a nonchalant man doesn't care about your emotions. He doesn't care if you're crying. He doesn't care if you're hurt, he slept outside. He doesn't care if you didn't eat his food. He doesn't care.
That's a.
He will
nonchalant
downplay
man.
your emotions. But a stoic man will listen to you. He will not feed into your emotions,
Right.
but he will let you know what he did is
He's
wrong.
always logic.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, all right. See, there's this video that went viral from our show, and then I had one of my guests whether he was going to cry in front of a woman, and I'm going to ask you guys: do you think it's a good thing for your man to cry in front of you? I'm starting from you.
Once in a while, yes.
Once in a while, the man should cry.
Yeah.
So wrong.
Okay.
He shouldn't cry, but it's not wrong if he does.
Okay.
I don't feel it's wrong. If a man is emotional, every time something happens, he's going to cry. Oh, come on.
You're going
no.
to lose feeling for him.
Thank you.
I said that some time ago. Yeah.
But like once let's say he's being bothered by something is eating him up. He's coming home like quiet and things, and I ask him, babe, what is wrong? And then on the verge of talking, he starts crying. Let it out. Cry. That is why I am here. It's
Right.
for a reason.
Well, I still don't agree to that.
Yeah, I mean, let her finish.
It's for a reason.
Right.
Cry. Let it out. Even though some men, there's a stereotype. Some men feel like if you cry in front of a woman, it emasculates you.
Right.
It makes you feel. It makes you look less of a man.
Correct.
But no,
Okay.
it does. It does if you are with a childish woman. If you are with a woman who doesn't know what relationship is. But if you are with a woman,
Right.
trust me, it's okay to cry once in a while.
All right. What about you? What do you think? You're supposed to. Do you consider that your man cry, in front of you sometimes?
Yeah.
You should cry.
Yeah.
You should feel free.
Yeah.
When
If
there's
you
a
can't
bad.
do that, you don't love me.
All right. Do you want your man to cry to prove love to you?
Not always, but sometimes.
Once in a while,
Yes.
he has to cry.
Yes.
Okay.
When you know you did something wrong.
So his getaway with the nonsense that he probably did is to cry. That's your point.
Yes.
Anyway, Pizzy, what do you have to say about this, bro? Like,
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
So you actually want this guy to cry when he cheats on you, just to prove his innocence. That I'm crying, so you probably have to forgive me.
When you
Do you know I can just fake it? Do you know I'm an actor? If I'm dating you right now, I can just fake it and cry. So in your head, you think I love you, right? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
cheating side, though.
So which
If
side? You
cheat
said
on
when
me,
it
I'll
goes
break
wrong,
up with you. Even if you kill yourself, I'll still break up
and
with
you go for who?
Eh?
And you go for
I'll
who?
be alone.
When a man cheats on you, you're gonna stay alone.
Yeah, I'll
Do you know why
leave
he
him.
said? Do you know why he said you're gonna stay alone? Because deep down, you know you are not going to find any man who will be with you alone forever. This is what you guys have, the mistake you guys have been making. You see, it is not good for a man to cry in front of you.
Okay.
When a man cries in front of you, you're probably not going to believe me, but I think Princess even said it. When a man cries in front of you, deep down, you're going to lose feelings for him. We were talking about being stoic, like a man being masculine, dominant. You understand? Not being all that emotional. When a man is emotional in front of a woman, it emasculates him most of the time, because it is like the softness must attract the hard. All right. So if he is always soft like you, crying, I went to work. My boss said this to me. Oh, baby, and he's crying, bro. Let me tell you, you're going to lose feelings for him. It is not going to happen immediately, but eventually it will happen, and you wouldn't even know when and how you lost feeling for this guy, and you are going to use it against him one day. Trust me. Do you know why? Because you are a woman and you're emotional.
Okay, but some ladies, but me, no. Because
I know you're not going to admit it.
The reason why I said when you cheated on me, I'll break up with you. When I love deeply.
She's trying to change the dynamics
and-
of the
and
conversation.
listen.
Please stick to
Yeah.
the crying in itself. We talk about the cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's. I brought in the cheating because he said when he goes wrong,
You should cry.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why I use cheating. Cheating is going wrong, right? Doing something to hurt your partner. But what I'm saying is, a man shouldn't cry in front of a woman. This is what we do. This doesn't mean we don't cry. We cry, but we are your shield. All right.
Okay.
You need to lean on me.
Okay.
All right. So when I do something to you, or when you are hurt, you are supposed to cry. I have to apologize to you or comfort you.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to cry because I've done something wrong to you.
But some
That is how it's supposed to be. Yes, some men do, of course, and it is wrong.
And you're not
You have
supposed
something
to
to
cry.
say?
You're not supposed to cry when you do something wrong. Own it with your chest. The crying part, for a man to cry in a relationship, what I am saying is, let's say there is something going on.
Right. Yeah.
You understand? There is something going on. You've tried your best, tried. You can't find a way out. And then like it's eating you up. You have emotions, no matter how stoic you are. You understand? The thing is eating you
Men don't
up.
show
I am a
emotions.
woman in you. If you want sex, you can come and tell me.
Yeah.
If you want food, you can come and tell me.
Yeah.
If you want me to run errands for you, you can come
Yeah.
and tell me. Why is it that when there's something bothering you, you can't tell me?
No,
I'm not saying, and that's what I said the last time, and that's what I said right now, that the thing is bothering you. The thing is bothering you. On the verge of saying it, you start crying. I'm not saying you just come and I'll be like, babe, what's wrong? You say what happened? No. I mean like, oh, Babe Kasa, you are about to talk and then you started crying. Let it out.
Okay.
You understand?
And I'm saying that is wrong.
That is not wrong.
Men don't show emotion. We get
It
emotional,
is
but we don't
not
show it.
wrong.
All right.
It is
So,
not.
I mean, my point is crying in itself is a tactic that women use to get away with
To
things
manipulate
politically.
you. Yeah.
And I don't think that a man should cry in front of a woman.
Never.
I mean, I've had some women who say it's a good thing to actually cry. When he cries, there's nothing wrong with it. But those ones are like 20% of them. So you can't stick to that. Interestingly, women do not even know. Some women, they've never seen their men cry. And they don't know that when the man cries, something will just turn off.
That's what I just
They have no idea.
Yeah.
Right? So I have a huge belief that most men should learn about how to deal with women to that degree. You know that, okay, this has a 50-50 chance of not working. If you cry and you show the emotion and she sees it, you don't know whether it's going to work properly or it's not going to work properly. I've seen situations where when the man cried, boom, the relationship was terrible.
Yeah.
I've seen situations when the man cried, the woman helped. It works like that. But the 50 is a 50-50 chance. So why do you risk it?
So you don't know if it will depreciate.
You
or
don't
Exactly.
know. Because
you don't do it.
this woman is in love with you because of how stoic and strong you are as a man.
Yeah.
For the fact that she depends on you and she knows that her life is in your hand as a man is the reason why she's attracted to you in the first place. Do you understand my point? So the fact that you let her see the weak side of you, you don't know how it's going to end. Why risk it?
Study the woman.
Why
should I risk it to
Here's the
study
thing.
you?
Here's the thing. The woman doesn't even know
Okay, that she's going to be less
feel
attractive
this
to
way
you.
when she sees that.
Okay, you have a point.
For the second point, I think when you have a huge problem, that's why you should have men, bro. You should have a pack of men. Women do not understand men hustle majority of the times. Women do not understand. If you are lucky to meet, a hardworking woman like this, that's you being lucky. She said it already. Majority of women are lazy. So how?
No.
All right, majority of women are lazy. Here's the thing.
You don't agree to that.
So you don't think majority of women are lazy? Bro, a whole bunch of women are lazy.
No,
but
listen. Majority of women are not lazy.
all right.
Majority of women have the sense of dependence on the opposite sex.
That's how it's supposed to be.
makes them in our day and age, economic factors and everything. The reason why you would think majority of women are lazy is because they have the sense of dependence rather than independence on the opposite sex.
Right.
You understand? We are 2 women here. Let me say 6 out of 10 women, when they are going out, they are like, God, help me so that I meet a rich man
Right.
to take me home
Right.
and make my life comfortable. The 4 out of them are like, God, when I go out, help me meet my destiny helper to, open a business, do this, do that, do that. So, right, it's not like they are lazy. They have the sense of dependence on the opposite sex.
So
You think that's a bad
That
thing?
is not being lazy.
You think that's a bad thing?
Yes,
That's a bad thing.
it's a bad thing.
the sense of dependence on the other
Sense of
gender.
dependence.
But that is nature. That's how you
Full
guys are wired to
dependence.
be.
No, we are wired to be because of the system back then. Right now, it is not now.
Okay.
Right now, it is not to our advantage
But as
to
a
be
woman, why would you
dependent.
be depending on
You
a
are
man?
supposed to be dependent on a man, not fully.
Explain to her, sis.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, if you are fully dependent on a man, that means you have to wait for him financially to give you money before you can get yourself dressed. You have to wait for him emotionally to come and tell you are beautiful before you feel good about yourself. You have to wait for him psychologically to tell you are not doing anything wrong before you are okay.
All right.
That is fully dependent on a man. When he leaves, you are going to suffer.
Okay.
Because as you said, relationships are 50-50.
Right.
Why risk it?
All right.
Why be
Not
fully
relationship in itself. I don't believe in 50-50.
Okay.
I think 50-50 is too
being
big. But then
being together with somebody is 50-50.
Right.
Your mom, brother, sister, father, boyfriend, husband.
it's not 50-50. But continue.
If I say 50-50, I don't mean like what you give and what
So
I
you're
take.
talking about chances.
I mean chances.
Right.
Yes, it's 50-50. Why risk it? Why should I be fully dependent on you when I don't know, God forbid, you are going to die tomorrow? Then I'm going to start where?
I think that's the new age mentality.
You
so
understand?
to your point, a woman shouldn't fully depend
No.
on a man, but should depend on a man.
Yes.
Give me a percentage rate.
Like you should be like 40% dependent on a man, 60% dependent on yourself.
How-
So that when he leaves, you're not going to break down.
That's a good point. But let's say 60% dependent on yourself. What
You're
are you
going to die.
What are you going to do?
You're going to die because 60% we have emotional, financial, psychological, economical. You understand? All of these things are in 40%.
Right.
And he's taking majority of the part of you away.
If a woman is 40% dependent on you and 60% dependent on herself, she wouldn't need you.
She would.
She wouldn't.
She
Never,
would.
she wouldn't.
No, she
Even,
wouldn't
even
need you.
She would. The 60% will not. See, the only.
Because if you say, I less need you, then that means I become an option.
I am less dependent on you doesn't mean I less
Well,
need you.
dependency in itself,
What
maybe you're looking at it from a financial standpoint.
No, not financial. Hold on. Let me flip the table a little bit. Men, what do women have to offer?
You tell me.
Thank you. Women have to offer maybe, let's say in our day and age, maybe you cook, you clean, you keep the house okay so that when he comes, he doesn't have to stress,
Sex.
do all of those things. Sex.
The
How
biggest-
many percent is,
The biggest pillar is sex.
how many percent of that makes a man's life? It's less, but still men go in for women.
Yeah.
They get married, they invest in women.
All right. That's
So
what-
would you
that's what I
tell
want
me,
to know.
would you tell me, say, because he less needs the woman, if the woman leaves, he doesn't need a woman? Let me reframe my sentence. Would you tell me that since he less needs a woman, because it's just sex, if he goes out and he's not married, he can still have sex and come home. He can still hire a maid, a person who clean.
Correct.
He can still find somebody, even his sister can come and cook, plain tea, put it in the fridge. She will go, he will eat for the whole week. But he will still be with a woman. So that means a woman is less in a man's life, but they still invest in a man. They still invest, right, in women.
Yeah.
You understand? So why would you tell me that a woman is less important in a man's life?
Let me answer.
All right.
this.
I'm trying to, connect the dots with whatever
What I'm
you're saying.
saying.
And I think I got lost in a couple of the things that you said. I get the angle you're coming from, but Pizzy, continue with
The
this.
whole thing is, you see, we men and women are not the same. All right, like the example you just gave, you tossed the coin right now, and yes, we less need women, but we still invest in them and always want to impress them, which is true.
Why?
But men are logical beings. So if I less need you, I will still want to need you. But when a woman less need a man, a woman will claim I don't need a man at all. That is why most women, statistically, when you check most women, when they start making money, they start to think they don't need men.
But you're leaning
let
only
me finish.
financially.
Wait, let me finish. When a woman starts investing in herself and making money, apart from financial help, women need men emotionally, like you mentioned, right? But these women, most of them, which you know, especially these feminists and other women, they are like, we don't need a man. So far as I can make my own money, but we flip it to men. Men still make money and still need men. So I'm telling you that you can flip the coin. That yes, men less need women, but still go for women. But on the side of women, it's quite different because a woman can tell you, like what Paul said, a woman can tell you, if I less need you, then I don't really need you, which is true. So you can't compare it to a man that a man would less need a woman and still need a man. Men are always men. Go outside right now and ask multiple men, do we need women? You're going to find 90% of men saying, yes, I need women. Or when I get money here, I'll go find. But ask these women that do we need men? You're going to hear word. You understand? So we are not the same. We operate and understand them because women operate mostly on emotions. They talk based on how they feel. Some might even talk based on what some man did to her some years back. That's how they operate. But
it's because we don't have time.
You don't have time to do
Time
what?
is not on our side. So I don't have time to lean
In the
on
microphone,
it.
though.
I don't have time to lean on a man so much.
The sad part and the reality about the system right now is that most women don't have to learn about. They don't learn about a man to know the man. That's where my problem comes in.
That's it.
What I mean by this is when you meet the man, you need the relationship, right? Mostly you need a relationship. Marriages are most important to women as compared to men. If it was left to most men devices, they wouldn't marry.
Never.
They want to have 2-3 girlfriends.
Just have
and be
sex.
fine.
True.
But marriages are much more important to women than it is for men. So because of the fact that it is important and it is success to you as a woman, you have to learn how to command this from the man. The problem with our generation is that most women do not know how to get it from the man. And the process of knowing how to get it from the man is to learn how to be with the man. Know, the pros and cons and everything. If you meet me and I'm a successful man and you like me, I have everything almost done and it's attractive to you. As a woman, you come in as a +1 or as my secretary. Listen, you come in as a secretary for me. You fill in the missing holes that is in my house. Because of course, there are some missing parts in my life that I lack at. It could be cooking, it could be cleaning, it could be prayers, as you guys believe in. It could be a lot of things, right?
So in general, being feminine.
No, so you have to be correct.
Being feminine.
You have to be a feminine woman. That's your point.
Yeah.
Now, most women, because of the fact that they change a career, which is a masculine trait,
Makes them masculine.
they forget about the fact that they have to be feminine in the
When
home.
we're offline, I just said something that men are a whole case study. Studying a man is very hard because
No,
today
men are the most
he
simple
wants
people to
this,
study.
today he
Easier.
wants this, tomorrow he doesn't
No,
want
no,
it.
no.
It's easier to get men.
Yeah, easy.
To women it is because we are emotional and
more
because you guys
complicated.
are stuck.
And
People are more
when
complicated
you
than us.
talk about, when you say time is flying for a woman, I genuinely don't think time is flying for a woman. My point is this: most women change a whole bunch of nonsense. That
Waste
makes it
their
look
own
like,
time.
That makes it look like there is no time for women. Because within the time frame of, let's say, 19, 20 to, let's say, 30, you have a whole bunch of time to attract the higher man you want. No, do you understand my point? If you are not chasing a whole bunch of nonsense and you want to build with a man and the man is your priority, you have chance to get a good man for yourself. You were chasing things that does not matter. When I meet a woman and I find her attractive, it's not because she's working.
That was what I was about to say.
It's not because she's working.
I was about to say something like that. I was about to say men are a whole case study. Okay, to women, to you guys feel like you are simple. Okay, to you, but to
We are
women,
very
Let me.
to us, you're not.
Relax.
No.
You people are
I
making
know
it
you want to-
complicated for yourself.
Men are
simple.
extremely simple.
Extremely
What do we
simple.
want?
No.
Hold on.
What do we want?
What do we want?
We don't know.
You know.
That's
You
the
know.
point.
You know.
Three things. Mostly.
Most men are confused. Like they
No.
We don't
They are
know
so
what you
confused.
No,
want.
hold on.
They don't know what they
I will
want.
tell
You
you
relax, let him
majority of
explain.
what men want. Right? this man, most times, men just want a man that will respect him. We know this for a fact.
Yes.
Most men have been saying
Right?
this, and if
We
you are
know,
saying
we,
you
we
don't know
know
what
this
men
for a
want,
fact. A man,
So
a man,
you
a
go
woman-
and cheat outside and you want me to respect
Listen,
you.
listen,
That is why you
want
guys
to
are
talk
finding
about, you want to talk about
difficult.
cheating so bad. I know who gets you, but
That is why you're finding difficult.
The cheating part,
you want to talk about it so bad, but my point is, most men want, women who respect them. That's first thing. Okay. Second thing, you just have to be there, fill in the portals that the man is lacking at, which of course most women know. That could be the cleaning and all that. And 3, stop talking.
Stop talking.
Stop talking, bro.
Stop
Yeah.
talking.
Like-
Let's stop cheating too.
All right, so they want to talk about cheating. I'm tired of this.
Okay,
let's
so
talk
now-
about cheating
A
again.
man
talking
can
about
get
cheating,
a
but
woman
yeah.
full package.
Uh-huh.
After everything,
Let-
that man and that woman will do everything to make sure that man to become okay in life.
who is that woman?
Eh?
Where is she?
No,
No, I can't find her.
Bro,
Which woman did
bro,
that?
I don't-
They keep on saying they
I
did
don't-
but you know
everything.
that
What is
we
everything
have
guys
some
have been
women
doing?
that
Where
even
are
when you
they?
are broke, they will still stay with you till the time you get rich.
That
and
does-
when
that
they
doesn't
get,
do
they will
anything.
leave.
That
That
is
doesn't
not
do
anything.
anything.
No.
No.
Where are they? Where
That
are
is
they?
not
Let me
anything.
explain. Let me
I'm
explain.
the
Let
one
me explain.
here.
Wait.
Then
Wait.
then
Let me explain.
Then when
Bro,
they
let me
leave,
explain.
then
Relax.
when they leave, you
Let me
guys shouldn't
explain.
talk
Let me
about it because it's
explain. Relax.
nothing.
Let me explain.
As I said, time
Oh my
flies
God.
for
Let
women,
me
and then
re-
she
let
will.
me
The
explain.
only thing she has
When a
precious
man
in
is
her
broke,
life is time.
when a man
You
is
understand?
broke,
Hold on. The only thing a woman has precious in her life, the only thing she can hold on to is time.
Right.
And then she's wasting all the time on you so that you get okay. And
you're
then
not
you're telling me
wasting
it's
the time.
nothing.
No, it's
Why
not
you not
nothing.
wasting
You're not
time?
making me explain.
Between the time
Listen,
that you were
let me
wasting,
explain.
that you call it waste of time,
Yeah.
did you see red flags that you had to ignore?
Fact.
She saw hope. She saw
No,
potential.
That's the problem.
That is why
Did
she
you
stayed.
see red flags?
But
See.
you said something that a woman was supposed to respect and
Bro,
understand,
bro,
Stop
right?
talking. That's my point. But
That's
apart
the
from
thing.
that, I'm saying that
Okay.
between the time that you thought your time was running out between you and this relationship guy
man.
or this man, did you see red flags that you still ignored and still expect that there will be hope?
Red flags are not seen in a relationship. Red flags are only seen when you get out of it.
My God,
Baby,
listen,
please.
listen.
You don't see. You don't
listen
notice
to me.
it
Listen
when
to
you are
me.
in there.
Listen to me. Women, listen to me. You people are like this. This is the door. Walk to the door. You don't walk to the door. Simple, just walk to the door. A woman will be like, me walking to the door, it's old fashioned. Let me go and pass this side and pass here and pass here. So then this same person will be like, it's so complicated. Let me continue. Men are simple. Men want respect. I'm not saying we don't have deadbeats. We have men who are deadbeats, men who are not serious, men who even don't value women. I know we have men like that. That is why we always tell you guys to blame your choices. You don't choose a man, be with a man. The red flags are always there. You go with your heart because you are emotional.
Because we are emotional.
Good. You go with your heart because you don't go with your logic sense.
That is
If a
So-
woman goes in a relationship with
this
her
is why you are
logic
making
sense,
mistakes.
she's feeling
This is why you're making
masculine.
mistakes.
She's
Wait,
always
you are not
masculine.
designed to wired to love a man. A man is supposed to love you. Your job is to respect him, but you go and love him. So you get blind. So you don't see the red flags. So when the red flags waste your time, you start to tend to blame him that he wasted your time. No, you
But how
wasted
can
your
you
own
stay
time.
with someone and you are not going to love
wait,
the person?
wait, let me finish. 2, you will be with a man, he will try correcting you. You will be talking. You, instead of shutting the hole on your face, you will not do it. You keep on talking, waste time. Then when he leaves you, you will tell him he wasted your time. No, he gave you time and you wasted it.
All right.
But
so-
do you know that
understand?
when men
It
get
is called
money, that was the time
justification.
that they will start seeing
This
you
is
as
not
a
just
bad
when a
girl.
man what?
When a man gets money,
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right.
when he was broke, he
A
was
man
perfect.
have so many options when he makes money. A woman has so many options. She's beautiful.
Oh, okay. Some women.
Every woman.
Every woman.
See,
You have
now,
options
see,
when you are
Listen,
beautiful.
listen. You want to talk about this so bad? We will talk about it.
Yes.
You don't want to talk about
building
cheating.
with I mean, she wants to talk about cheating.
Yeah.
But I really want to talk about the fact that you said building with a man is riskier. All right. Now, first of all, personally, I don't agree that women should build with a man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Personally, right? Now, this is a personal opinion because I think most men are not men when they are broke.
Yeah. I
Most
just told you.
Most of the decisions that most men make is because of the fact that they are broke.
Yeah.
Right? There are some women they're extremely annoying, but most men will have to deal with them because of the fact that they are broke. Maybe she's the one paying the bills.
Okay.
So when she's paying the bills and the man is in her house, most of the things that he's ignoring, that it was never enough for him or it was annoying to him because of the fact that he was broke, he's managing them.
Okay.
Okay, so that's first thing. So I don't think men are men if they are broke. That's first thing. And second thing, their option there. Most men are, because they want some type of man, but some type of women. and they couldn't get that type of woman, they will stick to this because of
Poverty attracts women you need, and riches attract
Now-
women you want.
All right, this is a nice quote. I've seen that quote somewhere. It's dumb quote.
So
But here's the
it's
thing.
not dumb. It's
But
true.
I understand. Poverty attracts. If a
You are
Poverty
broke.
attracts
You
what?
no, wait. Poverty attracts women you need. If you are broke, your preference is women with big ass. But you are broke, you cannot attract such a woman. You understand? Because she's high maintenance. So you get somebody slim, but can take care of you, can help her with household, can cook without you giving her money. You keep her like that.
All right, I need you guys to understand.
That's somebody you don't like.
I need you guys to understand that men want varieties. Do you agree?
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
So why do you think only you?
That's
can
why we
satis-
cheat.
Why do you think only you can satisfy your man?
I don't
Not
think
going
so.
to be possible.
The fact that you are so much hyper about cheating in itself is my question, because men want varieties. Okay,
Yeah.
and I don't know how you want to dispute that, because most men want to have more.
No, most
No, he
all.
said something. That was the reason why I
She
said
said,
that.
"Oh, I'm saying that most men want enough women,
Okay.
right? And then a woman wants a quality man that possesses everything she likes."
Okay, so why that if a woman also go and cheat, the men will start misbehaving?
Because
as
women
if they
cheat
have
with
killed their
emotions,
man?
men cheat with
Please
logic.
don't do my job for me. Please
No,
don't.
I'm just saying, I'm stating my case. I'm
Okay,
just
so
speaking
let
my
me
facts.
answer you. A woman is not designed to cheat. A man is designed to relax. I shall explain. Listen, he just told you that men want varieties. Let me add. You know, men are hunters, right? That is why when you're in the house, he's the one always going out to provide for you. Men are naturally hunters. When a hunter gets to the bush, you want varieties of
Women are
animals.
hunting too now.
Oh,
Any
God.
woman that is hunting now is broken.
She's broken. Masculine
And-
traits.
and-
That's a
and-
masculine
any
trait.
woman
But now men don't want women who
They
are
have
who are
veins. They have
productive.
veins all over their neck.
let me-
They
You
are
see, you
masculine.
men don't know
Any
what you
woman-
want.
Any
Listen.
woman that is hunting now is broken. And also,
Listen.
I genuinely believe that most men actually like the fact that you guys want to use a man and dump him. I love it. If most women say that I want to use this man and dump him, that's how we like it in the town.
Yeah.
You really want to use me and dump me and not know my name? Thank God.
That's what you
like
want.
I genuinely.
Yes, because you guys don't want.
And so
right now,
women-
you guys
so
don't
men
want
will
commitment.
use
if you are
Dump
trying
them,
to
they
match
fall in
my
love.
energy, most men fall in love
Let
after
me
sex.
ask you. You are emotional,
No,
right?
women
You
fall in
agree.
love after
You
sex,
agree
not
women
men.
are mostly emotional. Men are logical,
Not
right?
mostly, we are
So,
always
You're always
emotional.
emotional. Good. So if you cheat
Okay.
and I cheat, I am logical.
Okay.
I can still, because I am logic, I can be logic that no, this woman is my woman. This is my number one. This is my wife.
Okay.
All I want is for the sperms that is here to just come out. So I just go smash this girl and I will still love you. But because you are
A
emotional,
man can
relax.
never cheat and still love his wife or
A man
never.
can.
You just
A man
agreed.
can.
You just agreed
A man
that
can.
you are emotional and I'm
A man
logical.
can,
So
actually.
why-
How can you get feelings for another woman
A man
if
can.
you love your woman?
Let me
I don't understand.
go
Oh,
with her.
God.
A man can actually. A man can.
No,
A man
I
can.
don't believe that.
Trust me, a man can.
I don't believe that.
You
So
don't
yeah,
believe that?
I don't
State your
believe
case,
that.
sweetheart.
Listen,
I don't
listen.
believe
Before
that.
you
State
say you
it.
don't believe something, you should state and explain your
Yes,
points
state
and
your
debunk
case.
what I'm saying. Why don't you believe a man
How
can
can you
love
say
and
you
still-
love
It's not how
someone?
can you say explain.
Listen, like during
Why?
I read something, right?
Ah.
I read something. Adam was given a woman called Lilith. I don't know if it's true, but this is what's there. He was given a woman called Lilith, right? The woman messed up. God sacked her, whatever. God could have chosen to say, because I gave you one woman, and then you were able to stay with her until I sacked her, until she left or whatever. I'm not supposed to give you another woman again. Or maybe I'll look for another man so that you guys will, take care of my garden for me. He still gave her another woman.
Yeah.
He still stayed
So
with
a
that
man
woman
can
until
love
the
a
woman
woman
fucked
and
up
still
again.
cheat.
Let me give you another example. You
See.
know history, right? We have so many big men in history. You know the Bible, you know Solomon, you know David, you know all these people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know Kwame Nkrumah, right? You know Bob Marley, right? You know all these prominent men had multiple women.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did it go against their career?
No.
Have you heard any prominent woman mentioning the number of men she has slept with?
It's embarrassing.
Do you know why? Because women are not wired like that. And all these men had wives. They never left them. But they had multiple
And look
women.
at traditional.
And they were prominent men. We
Pizzy.
all look up to them.
Pizzy.
Now you get my point. Are you
Pizzy.
okay now?
Pizzy, look
Thank you.
at tradition. Like, let's go traditionally. When a woman cheats, and then they go to, like, let's say the man finds out, she says whatever, they're in front of family. What the man's family will say is, oh, by the way, they're into meaning now. This woman, no. A woman who will leave her husband and go and cheat. No matter what the man has done. If he wasn't sleeping with her, he was cheating on her, she has no right to cheat. They will say, oh, but they're into meaning now. Let a man go and cheat. the whole family will come, oh, so when him say yeah, mema. It's nothing. Forgive him.
So,
because
men are like that.
Yeah.
It is something because we are it is something because we are emotional.
Right.
We'll cry about it, we'll lament about it, we'll have sleepless nights about it. But at the end of the day, it's invalid.
So
You
I'm
still have to
I'm
stay
going
with
back
him.
to my question
And
again.
hold
Will you
on,
still after
hold
this-
on. A woman can still love, care, and take care of a man in his sick bed, no matter how many times he has cheated and then she has caught him.
Right.
But a man, see, let's mark it anyway. A man can never stay with a woman if she never say she has stroke right now. He will even remember the last time she flirted with somebody and then use that and leave
Yeah,
her.
it is because when a woman cheats, she's more emotional and she will be invested in that other person.
When a man
You
is
understand?
going to cheat,
Why
he can just
before
put on his top,
another
his
man-
boxers, and then go and cheat.
Yeah, before-
A woman is going to cheat, she will shave, make sure she buys her perfect special roll-on, make sure she smells good, ask somebody, do I look good?
Yeah.
Am I looking good? Yes, before she goes, because she's emotional, she wants to impress you.
That's how
But
we-
a man can just take his bath,
That's how we
just
like
put
it
on
in the
some
town.
short shirt and boxers and then go.
Listen, men want varieties.
Because he don't care.
Men want varieties,
Facts.
alright?
Cardi, you get it now?
The problem with you right now is because you're seeing it from a female lens. But I need you to understand that men want variety. I can give you a huge
Men don't want varieties, you are naturally cheats.
alright, she said it. But listen,
Naturally, so
I just
you don't have to have a
I
problem
place
with
whatever
So
she-
that means you guys shouldn't have a problem with a
listen,
woman who is
why
dramatic.
that men accept that
We
cheating
don't
is
have
a
any
normal
problem.
thing?
That's
No,
why
because
I-
it's been there.
cheating is not a normal thing for a woman.
It's been
And
there.
you guys do not know how
I'm
expensive.
not talking about women, like
For men?
Like
Yes.
Bro,
they are
man-
using now like WhatsApp. I don't understand.
hold on. Majority of men cannot cheat. Do you guys know that?
Cannot
Yeah.
do what?
They cannot cheat or they don't know how to cheat.
They can't cheat.
How?
Bro, you
They
are.
don't know how to do
Do,
it.
do you have men that both of you are ignoring right now?
Yes.
Do you know that there are lots of men who are sending DMs across and ladies are ignoring them?
Yes.
Do you know that most men, because of because of what you said, most men cannot get sex with that? Even to get one girl in itself,
It's
hard.
not easy.
Bro,
Get it?
bro, even to man, look at your hair. You think it's easy for a man to
That
find
is
you?
why women, it's easy for a woman to cheat than a man.
It's extreme. Like
All you have to do is just say
I
yes
have
in your DM.
I have a huge problem with people trying to make it look like it's easier for men to cheat.
Because
Never
you
easy.
guys are the ones who approach.
I understand.
Why would you
I understand.
approach?
If you see,
You also accept.
if you catch your man cheating,
Okay.
if you should dissect it, that guy probably sent DMs to 20 girls.
Yes.
All of them ignored him. One girl who's bored one time pulled up, and then he had sex with that girl. That is cheating. But I need you to explain that he hustled to get that girl to sleep.
Why would you hustle if you have a woman in your house?
let me-
Because
Hey,
add
that
this.
woman, you listen. Do you think only you can satisfy your man?
yeah.
Let me add this. Statistically,
Holy.
do you know?
the fact
do you
that
know-
I'm lacking somewhere
statistically-
doesn't justify
No,
the
no,
fact
no,
that you can go and
see,
cheat.
when a man cheats on you, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. That guy just wanted a new coochie. You did nothing wrong.
just wanted to smash.
When you cheat, you always have a reason to it. He did something wrong. He's not giving
A
attention.
woman cheating is bad, but he just wanted a new cruise. But a woman cannot be like, I want a new dick.
Bro,
That is a whole
would
man.
you, okay, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Both of you. When you meet a man you love so much and respect and admire, would you want to have a new dick?
Hell nah.
See, now let me. I mean, there's cameras.
Would you if you know-
hold on? There's cameras here.
answer
There's cameras here. If I meet a woman I love so much, I'm willing to die for, and I'm willing to share my properties for. Would I still want another woman?
Yeah, you're gonna smash.
Yeah.
Yes. I would still want 2 extra,
6.
but see, it's not the same. I can give you men want priorities, and it's the sad part. The sad part is most men cannot pull that off.
And one thing, right? Women don't know.
Most men hustle for
yeah.
sex.
Why should you hustle? That's the thing. Why would you put yourself through that stress?
When you are in a relationship, it's good for you to go and cheat outside.
It's not good.
men-
It's just
It's,
his
it's,
nature.
it's bad that he make you see.
And-
But I'm saying that
One thing is
No.
that, do you know why it is called cheating? You want to, men actually don't cheat, but women made us use the word cheating because men, one, are naturally polygamous. We are wired like that. So women were supposed to understand it. So let me finish. Since you guys don't understand it, so we have to lie to you. That's where the word cheating comes in. So if you had understood, like these polygamous wives, like they are like, okay, my husband needs 6,
Some men are not viable to cheat, and when they cheat, it's painful. That is why.
No,
their
you
business
didn't
That's why we have a problem
because
with
of
it.
cheating.
I understand. I need
Do
you guys
that
to answer
men,
this question. Please calm
their
down.
business,
Hold
they
on.
collapse today
Hold
because
on.
of cheating.
Correct. I need you to understand something.
Business collapse
If I
today
believe
because
That's
of
a dumb
cheating.
man. That's a simple.
I understand. I need you to understand something. If I believe so much
Okay.
that all women like money, and I need to make money, and I need to make money before I can attract them. Do you guys agree that I need to hold on? Do you agree that I need to, try and find a woman who doesn't like money and
No.
rather stick or rather work on myself?
Work on yourself and find a because that's your mentality.
No. That's it. What do you think?
It's the same thing.
Do you agree that I need to work hard and rather get a woman, or rather be looking for
you
a
work
woman
hard.
who doesn't like money?
No.
He needs to
All
work
right,
hard,
all right.
Yeah, work hard and make your money.
Let me flip this.
All right.
If you
Flip
guys
it for
believe
them, bro.
so much that men cheat, do you agree that you need to find a man who will respect you regardless, even though he's doing something stupid? Or you are trying so hard to find a man who doesn't cheat?
Exactly. I'm looking for a man who will respect me regardless of the bullshit he does outside.
Because
now,
here's
the
the
men
sad part.
don't respect
Here's
you.
the sad
and
part.
they're
I cannot be
cheating
with
too.
a man who cheats.
Good for you. My point is, most women leave men because they cheated, and I agree.
I can't.
It's good to
Naturally.
have a standard that you leave the man because
The fact that they leave
my
a
point is,
cheating man
if you
and
leave a man who cheats
and start dating
who
married
are you
men.
going to date?
I will leave a man who
Maybe-
cheats
maybe-
when he
maybe-
disrespects me while
I
doing
give
If a
it.
man cheats today, you forgive him. The next time he is going to cheat, he will continue to
My
cheat.
question
My
is so
only
you
problem
want
is
to
you
leave
will
him.
end up giving
So
you
you want to leave
sickness.
him, right?
Me, my own is
Guess what?
respect
Wait,
me
let me answer
when
this.
you're going
Let
to
me-
do your
end up-
nonsense.
Wait, let me answer this. You said a man will give you sickness when he's cheating on you.
And
When he
he's
leaves
sleeping
you,
outside,
when he leaves you, will you
Okay.
stop having sex?
No,
Can't you get a
You
sickness?
go
protect myself.
Oh God.
All right, so I need to draw the curtains for this
So
one.
sickness, you can-
We've
that
had a-
shouldn't be an excuse.
We've had a very beautiful discussion.
Just respect me while
I
you do
really
your
wanted
nonsense.
it to be that long. My guests are pretty, stubborn, but it's fine. Did you even understand what we said? Anything that went on? Did you learn something?
Yes.
Everything that we tell you is how men think. The sad part is we are snitching on the brotherhood.
Yeah, that's
Right?
it.
We are
We are
snitching
even
on the
helping
brotherhood.
women.
because we
Yeah,
are
who?
hold on.
You are
Hold
not
on.
helping.
We are
Tell me
snitching.
who.
We are because when I post content, right? I see a whole bunch of men saying, "Bro, you are snitching on brotherhood."
yeah.
The
They
reason
always
why
tell
they
me.
say that is because this is how men, majority of them think.
And they don't want you to know.
They don't want you to know. I think that when that man cheats and he allows you to see, that's where my fault comes
That's
in.
disrespectful.
He shouldn't let you see. He should have like 3 girls. He shouldn't let you see.
Okay, if
that's
a
none of my
man
business.
cheats and I don't see it, I'm okay with
Eh,
it.
that's
But
not-
when you are
it's
doing
none of
it
my
in front
business.
of my
Wait,
face,
wait.
Yeah, that's
I'm not going to
disrespect.
take
It
it.
says, Cardi,
Uh-huh.
I should cheat. I shouldn't let you see. But you guys always go through our phone. So you want to see.
I don't.
Not
go
everyone
my
goes
man's
through
phone.
everybody's phone. I don't have
Most
that
I
of
don't
time.
you
go
guys
through my
dig in
man's
yourself.
phone.
You
Why
guys
would I
dig in.
Why?
I
dig
don't go
in,
through my man's
ask questions.
Good.
I'll get a call. Ajua for GA. That's what you guys have
Now,
been doing.
and you're Joanna Efra, no.
But the thing
It's not
is,
Benji.
don't go through his phone because there will be girls there.
Why do you know that men don't know how to cheat?
Yeah, because
If a
we
man
are-
is
we are-
cheating, you catch
because
him.
we are horny dogs.
Because we don't cheat.
Because
we are being men.
Women are sneaky with the cheating. All right, women
are
are
sneaky
sneaky
because
with
you're
the
not
cheating. That is
supposed
why
to
we
do
don't
it.
catch them. When people argue that women cheat more than men, it's because women are sneaky with it, and then we don't catch them.
And bro, let me.
It depends on your
most
definition
men-
of cheating.
Hold on, most men, when you pay attention to him, the way he's breathing, you know this guy just had a cookie somewhere.
Now, let me add one reason. Let me tell you one reason. You guys mostly catch us. You guys are emotional. So I'm dating you right now, and I go and cheat. That girl is emotional. So even if when I'm with you, she'll be calling me. You will catch me.
Yeah.
But when you go and cheat, and you tell the guy that you are with me, he will never call you.
Yeah.
So it will be hard for me to catch you.
The sad part is,
You get the point.
The sad part is,
That's the
most
difference.
women, I say this for a fact, most women know their husbands or their boyfriends are cheating.
Yeah,
just-
100%.
They just pay attention to how the
10
man
years.
treats.
I will not pay attention
Eh?
to that. I'll just pay attention
No,
to what you do for me
hold on,
and how
yes,
you
that's
off,
what
like,
she's
yeah.
confirming. They pay attention. They pay attention to how the man is treating her as compared to what the man is
If
doing.
you start
Some women
slacking,
too are
you're
waiting for
cheating.
revenge.
If
What?
you start
Or you
slacking, you're
I
cheating.
So you
swear.
cheating, you're going to cheat back.
No,
Why would
you
I
said
cheat?
that some women know that their man are cheating and they still stay, right?
Anytime you regret, you anytime you want to revenge on your boyfriend for cheating, call me. Because as for the guy who enjoys behind the scenes, because
Me too.
he wants to revenge, call me.
Me too.
I mean, this is
You're the one
platform.
who will have a lot of buddies. Like I don't feel like I don't feel like
having buddies or
no, I mean the lady. I don't feel like it's advised. I don't feel like it's sensible enough for a woman to cheat back on her boyfriend.
I think it would be extremely sad if a man
Revenge
has
is
two
not
body
about
counts.
cheating back.
No, yeah. Even
If a man has two body
way
counts,
back when we didn't have any woman,
Apart
when
from-
we were young, even if we were shy to tell our friends that no, I've never had sex before.
Yes,
Like-
some
Like, it's a
actually.
pride for a woman to
want
say
to be
it.
like-
yeah.
I've never had sex
I
before.
think-
but it's
I
a
think-
pride. You understand?
I think it would be sad
You should have more women.
to be a man who has two body counts, to be extremely honest.
Yeah,
Apart
very
from
bad.
me
At least you have.
And that is why women
probably can get
actually we can use it to insult you guys. Oh, you are not even good in bed. But a man actually likes a woman who is not good in bed and
So
she's
how
immature. like,
is he experienced?
Yeah.
He was knocking. He was giving it to people. Here and
Exactly.
there.
while sharing with me, so I'm
if-
fine.
if-
At least
if you
500,
want-
500
Well,
body
Let me
counts.
make
Yeah,
if
as
you
a
want
man.
a man that is good
Balthazar.
in bed, if you want a man that is good in bed, you should know that man has been through a lot of.
but not with me.
You are lying.
No, not
I'm
while,
lying?
not while we're
How-
Most men that cheat, they don't last.
Everything is less when it comes to women. Prince, princess, priestess,
Hey.
prophet, prophetess.
Hey.
Less.
Hey.
So,
Alright, so
you are supposed to be
Don't
under
do
in
that.
everything. In
No,
everything.
men are crazy.
That's how it is.